So, today we're going to be playing some Blightfall. This is one of my favorite mod packs. So, let's go ahead and start up a new world. So, our goal for this is to... Here, actually, let's just go to the story here. So, it looked like the perfect planet. Smack in the Goldilocks zone, full of minerals and even complete with pre-existing plant and animal life. When the scientists at Space Command saw the scan results, their jaws hit the floor. Plans to make a colony ship started that day. 4 years later, the starship Jaded set out on her maiden journey. But now that we've arrived, it's clear that things are not as they first appeared. A seething, teeming purple biomass covers the surface, spewing forth malign alien entities that cruelly murdered the initial scouts. We aren't sure if the scans were wrong, if something happened in the few years it took to warp here, or if Space Command was just lying to us. But this is not the paradise we were promised. We're leaving the rest of the colonists in cryostasis for now and sending you down to the surface as our last attempt before giving up and taking the Jaded back and her colonists back to homeworld. We've got little to offer you besides a glass bioshelter to keep the aliens out. Resources are limited, and we're only willing to invest so much more into what will probably be a failed expedition. But if you're resourceful and lucky, perhaps we can find a way to make this colony work after all. Also, hi, Akis Bad, Very Bad, and to Pink Panther. Change my stream type. What are we meaning by that? What needs to be changed? Just make sure everything is going smoothly here. Oh, does it actually? What the? That is funny. I don't know how to switch that. I don't know why it would say Ficor S6. Edit stream info. Yeah, that is weird. Let me edit that right now. Minecraft Blightfall. There we go. Also, while we are here, go ahead and check out the Pink Panther. He is also a Twitch streamer and a good buddy of mine, so if you guys wouldn't mind going and checking out his channel, that would be awesome. Here, I will go ahead and type that into the chat here. That is Pink Panther 01. Go ahead and check him out. He does a lot of Call of Duty streaming, so if any of you are into that, you should definitely go take a look. Alright, let's go ahead and get right into this. So this is our colony ship, the Jaded. Got our portal room in here. And here we have this. Warning, looting the Jaded or breaking or placing blocks aboard the Jaded is prohibited by executive mandate. Violators will be looked at sternly and accused of cheating. So, anything on the ship is off limits. As you can see, there's lots of really good stuff. Got just a ton of diamond blocks everywhere, but it is not allowed. We're not allowed to take these items. We must use only what we find on the planet's surface. I mean, we could steal them, but that's cheating, and we're not going to do that. So, here we have Mirabelle Hackett. Just step into one of these pods to get started. If you're on a team, make sure to use the same drop pod as the rest of your team. Any advice? Oh god. Well, most people don't bother to ask. Here are a few tips. Hunger is going to be a problem. Try not to run or jump. Build stairs to conserve energy if you mine deep. The purple biomass will hurt you if you step on it, but not kill you if you stay well fed. Make sure to go on scouting expeditions to impress the leadership. You can use that goodwill to requisition food later if you get in a tight spot. Seriously, we expect you to ask for food. There's no shame in it. Speaking of that, don't forget to ask Driscoll for seeds whenever possible. You need to keep your diet varied. 2 stacks of bread does not a healthy diet make. Driscoll seeds will help with that. Alright, anything else? Not a whole lot. If you manage to get food controlled, then you can use the old tried and true base development principles you know and love. I hear you're an expert at that sort of thing. Branch mining, high density farming, combat against undead and explosive monsters. We are the best, right? You sure did. So we have 6 drop pods here. We've got Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta, Epsilon, and Omega. I'm going to go explore the ship a little more, but you guys let me know which of these 6 I should go into. The easiest is over here, and the hardest is over there, so it increases in difficulty. Alpha and Beta, pretty much the same. I actually believe Beta is easier, personally, but yeah, just go ahead and tell me which one you guys want me to head into, and I'm going to explore the ship a little bit more. So it looks like here we have a map of the planet's surface, and this scanner is going to tell us how much the planet's surface is covered in the biomass. Yes, I did. I found this map. It looks very cool. So our goal of the pack is basically to get all of these to read max. And by doing that, we'll beat the game. So we gotta get rid of all the biomass that is here. So, hello, Captain. You're up. Good, we need you. This planet has not been kind to the other scouts. What happened? Some went insane and turned on their companions. Some were hunted by swarms of alien insects. Some were brutally murdered by, alien chickens, for lack of a better description. At any rate, you are our final hope. What do I do? See that view screen over there? The red pulsating parts are filled with a purple alien biomass hostile to terrestrial life. Well, that's what I was just saying, yeah. We need you to find a way to get rid of it. As you clear away the alien biomass, come back up here from time to time. Run another scan whenever you want to see how much progress you've made. Alright, and we see our progress with these here. Each one of these correlates to a different biome, and then we can just rescan by poink, and then it'll go through and start scanning everything. So, let us go ahead and make our way down to the drop pods. Once again, just going to ask if there is anybody who wants me to go to a specific drop pod. Give it a second, and then I'm just going to roll a dice and go for whatever it lands on. This is also me stalling while I grab my bag of dice. For those of you who are wanting to check out this mod pack for yourself, it is available through the Technic launcher. If you look up Technic launcher, you should be able to find it. And it is one of the packs that they themselves have created. So when you download Technic, you'll just sign in with your Microsoft or Mojang account, and it'll be one of the mod packs that are already kind of in your library. You'll have to download it, and then you just hop in. Alright, I am going to go ahead and roll the dice. Here we go. And we landed on a 4. So we got Alpha, Beta, Gamma, and it looks like we will be going into Drop Pod Delta. So let's go ahead and head on down here. Look at that. There's some of the other drop pods. Okay, you will be assigned to Team Delta. You'll be dropped in a biome that is mostly comprised of clay. Nearby alien metals will not help you progress. You will be dropped near a bay. The access to the sea will make exploration easier and safer. Do you wish to proceed? Sure thing. Very well, initiating transporter sequence. Here goes. And here we are. Let's go ahead and grab our transporter to Biodome Delta. So, okay. This is our starting location. Can we just get out this way? Oh, we'll be able to. Sweet. So, as you can see, the planet's surface is covered in this biomass, which, for those of you familiar with Thaumcraft, might recognize this as the taint. So, let's just go ahead and open up our quest book. Click here to start. So, we don't have hardcore mode active, so we have pretty much an infinite number of lives, but we are penalized from dying. And as you can see here, we have a reputation. Right now, the mission outlook is just 0. They're concerned because, I mean, why wouldn't they be? But then we also have this reputation here, the Dark One's impression, and that will come into play later, I believe. So, ooh, the scout already has... Oh, okay. So, transporter beacons. Now to scout. Bring your best armor and weapons. We found more of these strange trees that repel the purple biomass. I'll send you to these places specifically while there. Try to set up some sort of fortification so you can have a safe, stable outpost for more mining and farmland. We've dropped off transporter beacons in little glass boxes near the trees. Once you find one, activate it by right-clicking on it. Then, anytime you want to, you can teleport between it and your base by right-clicking on it again. This lets you distribute your base between the many small, isolated chunks of clean land across the continent. If you find any of the biodomes belonging to the other teams, you can right-click their transporter beacons to pop by and visit whenever you'd like. And then our reward, doesn't look like we get anything from this, but we'll claim the reward. And then register as Team Delta. We've been automatically registered. Thank you. Okay, so let's start up here with the instructor. Our first thing, this device, in addition to letting you communicate with the leadership of the Jaded, can also transmit items to us by breaking them down into data and beaming them to us. You can also receive items from us in the same way. It's a technology based on ME networks, but more limited. Try sending us a dirt block by breaking one nearby, returning to this menu, and then clicking the manual submit button you see in the lower part of the screen. Please also note, if you ever lose this book, you can craft a new one out of a blank pattern in either coal or charcoal. Alright, let's go and grab some dirt. And so we've got some conveniently placed dirt blocks here, so let's just grab the first one and submit it. And as you can see, this one has a quest reward. Our mission outlook is going to go up by 1. So as our mission outlook goes up, or as we get rewarded with mission outlook, our reputation is going to increase. So, what is our next quest? You're going to need to see the requisition officer, Corporal Driscoll. He'll give you items to help you in your mission using the same interface you used here. Why don't you ask for a starter sapling? Right-click until you get to the crew menu, then click on the supplier to enter Driscoll's menu. Ask for a sapling from him, then show it to me, and I'll tell you what to do next. So this has items as a quest reward, as well as giving us plus 10 mission outlook, and all we gotta do is get an oak sapling. So if we back out to the supplier, we can request a starting sapling. And this will not affect our reputation at all. We just get a sapling. So let's go ahead, and this one is just a detection quest. Instead of submitting, so they just have to see that we have the item, and boom, we got a bunch of bone meal, and our mission outlook has increased. So now we just need to get a crafting table. As you probably heard, the planet is mostly covered by a poisonous, hostile, purple biomass. We dropped you in one of the few spots that seemed safe. I think it has something to do with that silver tree in the center of your containment area. Better not chop it down, that could be disastrous. Instead, use the bone meal I gave you to grow the sapling you got from Driscoll and use its wood to start crafting. Well, let us do just that. Ta-da! Oh, hello. And now, this is just basic Minecraft. Getting some wood. And, ooh, it looks like discovery of wood has unlocked more info in your material books. We don't have any material books, but we can get some in the future, I believe. Alright, and we'll just kind of let the tree decay. We need to get more saplings, because I don't think they're going to give us another one, and if they do, it might cost us a reputation. So let's just grab ourselves a crafting bench, and it looks like they've already detected it, so our mission outlook has gone up. Oh, and then we've got a new quest here. A little help here. farming might be hard, and food is scarce. To counteract that, we can provide bone meal upon request up to once per day. The ship leadership has decided that in order to save our bone meal supply, they will not provide you with bone meal unless you request it. So try to remember to pick some up every day. So this is a repeatable quest. Every day we can just get free bone meal, which is pretty useful. Alright, so we can either, so we got two quests here. We can either do I need no tutorials, which is just getting a wooden pickaxe and wooden mattock, or basically any mattock it looks like, but we specifically are going to be making wooden ones. But let's go ahead and read this first. So, Executive Mandate 2625B prohibits the construction of the quote-unquote inferior tools you might be used to, aka your standard Minecraft tools. Instead, you'll have to build the modular tools invented by Dr. Dio. I'll talk you through the process if you'd like. Just register for the tutorials by sending me, say, a dirt block. I don't need to do that because what they're asking for is Tinker's Construct, and I am a big fan of that mod, and I can certify my ability to tinker just fine. Please don't patronize me, you say. I'm already an expert tinkerer, you say. Well, alright. If you'll sign this full legal release form certifying that you are completely familiar with Tinker's Construct tools, we'll give you a pass. Go make your own tools. If this scares you, you might want to back up and complete the Tutorials Please mission instead. This is going to give us plus 18 mission outlook and give us a book. So, I am going to go ahead and start grabbing some Tinker stuff. Oh, that's funny. I was playing single player, and it looks like some of the items that I was grabbing are there. So, we're going to need a tool station, a part builder, a pattern chest, and a stencil table. So, a tool station is going to be a blank pattern and a crafting station. And blank patterns are built with 2 sticks and 2 wood. And there we have a tool station. Next up, we need the part builder, which is a stencil and any kind of wood. So boom, we got ourselves a part builder. The pattern chest is honestly kind of optional, but I want one, so we're gonna get one. Did we get any saplings? Ooh, that's a problem. Looks like we didn't get any saplings, so wood might be a little scarce. Let's go to the supplier, so we can request a sapling. And this will give us a sapling bag, but it's going to take away 3 mission outlook, which, if we look here, our mission outlook is only 12. And as it becomes worse and worse, we might end up getting our mission canceled. So, we're a ways off from that, but I want to stay safe. But if we don't have wood, we're not going to be able to complete this. So, we're going to have to go ahead and grab a sapling bag. And let's right-click it and see what we get. We got ourselves a birch sapling. So, let's go ahead and plop that bad boy down. Might be in a weird location. That just wasted a ton of bone meal. Right here seemed to work for the oak. There we are. Well, it's not oak wood. It's birch. That's fine. It's fine. Oh, and it gave us the achievement. I'm surprised that it didn't give us that for the oak tree we chopped down. Alright. There we are. We got some more wood. And I'm just going to go ahead and turn this into a Tinker's Construct crafting station because I prefer them. You, sir, can just go away. We're going to go on this side, so I don't have to worry about that dude tacking. Oh, look at that. Already got some saplings. Perfect. Okay, so we got a crafting station here. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a chest. Turn that into a pattern chest. And then finally, we need a stencil table. It's not absolutely necessary right now, but in the future we'll need to create new stencils, so we'll slap that down. So, let's take these. We need our tool station. This is where we craft our Tinker's Construct tools. our part builder. This is where we build the parts used to make the tools. Our pattern chest, which holds the patterns that we will use. Building the pattern chest gives you a bunch of patterns right off the bat, which is why I like to build it. Otherwise, we would have to get a stencil table, take the blank patterns that we had, and choose the stencil we want, and then we could have just put them in a normal chest, but this one just gives us a bunch right off the bat, which is really nice. So, we need to build a pickaxe and a mattock. So we're going to need an axe, shovel, and handle head, or axe head, shovel head, and a handle. And the pickaxe is going to require a pickaxe head, a binding, and a handle. And we can make all those right here. So we need 2 tool rods. So boom, we got 2 wooden tool rod handles. We're going to need a pickaxe head. So let's go ahead and make one of those. We're going to need an axe or shovel head. We're going to need a axe head. And we're going to need a tool binding, which only takes half a material, so it's going to give us a stick back. Alright, now that we've got our parts, let's just go ahead and put them together. Mattock. Nope, go where I want you. Thank you. So there we go, we've got our wooden mattock. I'm assuming I'm saying that right, I could be wrong. We've got our binding and our pickaxe head. So there we go. We've got our tools. And no, I do not want any more of those. Let's go ahead and grab our bone meal again. And look at that, we've completed I Need No Tutorials. So let's claim our reward. This has given us plus 18 mission outlook, which is great. Let's go ahead and grab these saplings before they despawn. Thank goodness we got more saplings. And we'll probably clean up this dirt area, make it a little more organized so we can start tree farming. Okay, our next thing here, we've got a repeatable quest that resets every hour called Where to Mine. If you need help in knowing where to mine for various metals, look at this book, written by our geologist, Dr. Nagasawa. It will tell you where you're most likely to find certain metals and other mineable materials. Some of the pages start off locked, but unlocking them shouldn't be hard. Look in the books to see how. Find Dr. Nagasawa's other books under the supplier tab. So, the reward for this quest would give us this book. However, it's going to give us -1 mission outlook. But I think that's something we can swing, because this is going to be a very useful book. So I'm going to go ahead and grab it, because in here, look at that, and we got some more info in the material books. Mining and Resource Collection, a guide to finding materials by Ayumu Nagasawa. So this is going to give us locations for stone, gravel, like basically everything here. It's going to tell you where on the map you will find it and what heights this occurs at. So it looks like to unlock the next set of entries, we need to obtain a hard non-metal material, such as flint, ghostwood, plastic, or cardboard. And flint is going to be our next thing. Floor gushers, yo, you're alive, miss you. Hey, I am alive. I apologize, I am not sure who you are. I don't recognize the gamer tag, but I'm assuming I probably miss you too, if I know who you are. But anyways, thank you for watching the stream, man. I'm gonna go ahead and fill in this. Ooh, we got some more compressed dirt. Oh, hey! How's it going? Yeah, I haven't heard from you in forever. It is good to hear from you. Thank you for watching. Alright, so we need to start mining. Here, I'm going to put one of our quest books here, and I'm going to put our spare books. I need to stop running. I haven't played this pack in a while. I'm always in the habit of like running everywhere, but food is going to be scarce, and we don't have anything so far. Let's start clearing out some of this hardened clay. And replacing it with dirt. Alright. Once we start getting some seeds, we're going to have to start planting. Because food is scarce. So we're going to need to get some of that going as soon as possible. Lose some items? Yes, we did. That's fine. I'm just going to go ahead and open this up. I don't expect monsters to be able to get in. If they do, that's on me. And I'm going to go ahead and make us an actual chest. So we can start storing our items. And I'm just going to slap it right here. Let's go ahead and throw our items in there. Hey, Dino, it is going well. Welcome to the stream, man. Okay, what is our next quest? I've got two here. We've got putting down roots and teching up. You'll notice that neither wood nor stone can mine most metals. You'll need something slightly tougher before you can mine metals. Try flint, and we need to get a flint pickaxe head. I have not noticed that yet, because I've done literally zero mining, but you know what? I will take their word for it. Oh, I should probably carry some wood on me, actually, to repair my tools. Tinker's tools work a little differently for those that aren't familiar with the mod. Depending on the material, you can simply place an equivalent material in the crafting grid and it will repair them. I'll let this get a little lower because I think one stick should bring this back to max. Also, when your tools break, they don't disappear. They are simply broken until you repair them. It's very nifty. And then the mattock here is an axe, a shovel, and a hoe. So, very useful. Let's go ahead and get a little mine started. I think we might just slap it over here next to Tentacle Boy. I'm just going to do it right here. Get a little mine going. And we're going to have to build stairs as soon as possible because running and jumping uses up a lot of food. And we don't want to be using up a lot of food because it is, as I have mentioned before, very scarce. We have no food at the moment. So let's just go keep digging around. Actually, there is water right down there, which probably has some gravel. I also see a structure over there, actually, which you might go check out. And we need to find gravel so we can get some flint. So I think that's going to be our goal, is actually just going and grabbing some flint. Here, it's getting dark. Let's go ahead and go to bed here. But before we go outside, we're going to need some protection. So we're going to build ourselves a new tool. We're going to need a tool rod, which is going to give us a stone tool rod and a stone shard. Lovely. We're going to need a sword blade. And I believe it is a handguard that we need, but let me double check that before I build something I don't need. Yep, and we're going to need a handguard. And we're just going to use our shard that we got, so boom. And as you guys might have just seen there, we are building ourselves a longsword. This is my preferred weapon of choice in this pack. Simply because it is great for mobility. If you hold right click with a longsword, you can do a lunge, which is great for getting up really high. So if we... just shy. Yeah, I'm injuring myself. I'm going to stop. But it's great for getting up onto high places, and it'll be great as we traverse this world. Especially with all these evil sheep here. As you can see, normal mobs that interact with the biomass get turned into tainted versions. So we have a tainted sheep here. I'm not really sure why they aren't attacking me. Normally they are extremely hostile, but I don't know. I'll just let it be. Ooh, this is actually one of those trees, and it has a portal. This is great. Oh, and as you can see there, we've got some emeralds. So we've got some good ores. I am actually going to go over to the shore I'm going to charge up my longsword and see if we can hop into the boat. If not, we'll have to just break the side. Go away. Ow! Yeah, they're mad now. Okay, so we have charged up our sword. There we are. So look at that. We have Tiny Ship unlocked. Ooh, we've got some shimmer leaves and an ethereal bloom. And we've got the tree here. So we've got a transporter. We've got a paving stone of boarding. Oh, look at this. Ooh. So we've got a bunch of arcane stone blocks, silverwood saplings, and a grass block. This is great. We've got a desk here, which I'm going to take. Actually, I'm going to take the chest as well. And we've also got this untranslated journal scrap. We can craft it with a translation device in order to translate it. So we'll have to hold on to this until we can get a translation device, which is going to be this thing. We can't craft it, as you can see. It's used in crafting. You can use it with these in order to translate different texts that you find, but we don't have one, so we'll have to find a way to get that in the future. I'm also going to take these ethereal blooms and the sugar leaves, because we're going to need them eventually, and with the protection of the tree, the biomass isn't going to get here. Also, it can't go in water, so we're pretty safe. Hey, bud. I'm going to get under the get any drops you might have. Did it give any drops? No, I don't think so. Okay, well, that was a successful expedition. Oh, I almost forgot. We need to get some gravel. I am looking hard to see if there's any gravel down there. I'm sure there is, but it is dark and I cannot see very well. Oh, gravel. Where are you? But I also don't want to swim super deep to go get gravel, because that isn't going to be good either. That's just asking to get killed by drowning. And like I said earlier, dying penalizes you. I don't think you drop items, so we have that going for us. Oh god, this is going to be rough. Okay, we're just going to get up to the base first, and then we'll climb. Oh god. And that is an example of what happens when you get taint poisoning. The ground will poison you. Longsword also helps with getting in the water. So cool. We got some items. Let's go ahead and slap the chest down. The chest. And just slap these in. So, the ethereal blooms are a special item that actually push back the taint. So this here, which actually, hold up. Oh, bone meal. Here, let's look at the supply real quick. So we've got, okay, so here are the other books that we can grab, and then we can also get mobs, seeds, saplings, and we can also just request emergency food, which we might have to do. But we've unlocked we've completed a quest here in the Xenobiologist. Oh. And it's a tainted sheep. We got this from killing that tainted sheep. So the stomach of this sheep seems to have been converted into a biofactory, producing more of the purple gunk. Every time it stops to eat grass, it vomits more of the gunk onto the ground. Keep these sheep away from any areas that you've cleaned. And killing that gave us 4 mission outlook. Sweet. It looks like we can now collect muck for science. We need tainted goo and taint tendrils. I'd be interested in samples from the local hostile aliens. Some of them seem to be reminiscent of terrestrial animals, bringing into question their origins. Others appear completely unusual. Could you collect some samples of the items they drop when they die? Absolutely I can. And it looks like that's all we have so far. Okay. Oops, I feel like that wasn't a day. Reset a little fast. we still need flint. Yeah, let's check the map. So here is the world. This right here is our home, so let's just create a waypoint. Home. Over here was the tiny ship. And I mean, these rivers probably have it. I feel like if we went up this way, we'll have to create a boat. That way we can travel pretty quickly. Any of these areas that are very clearly not covered are probably another tree. This one specifically, I think, is a biodome, like ours. It looks to be. Yeah, about the same size. I think that one's alpha. And there's another one, beta. And we're delta, I think. Which means that one's either gamma or epsilon. Or no, are we delta or gamma? I don't know. There's one, and then this one under the water is actually another one as well. That one would have been omega. I'm kind of glad we didn't get that one because it's kind of a pain. But I think what we should do, this is going to be fun to explore. Look at that. We should probably start trying to do some scouting. And I'm going to slap this bad boy down over here to have it push back the taint, and it might kill him, but I think we have to defeat him before he disappears. I don't think just getting rid of the taint is going to do anything. So let's go to the scouting. So, we need to learn to scout. It's a hostile, dangerous world out there, and I intend to send you to the far reaches of it before sending you out into the dangerous alien landscape. I want you to know a few things that you don't have to so that you don't have to figure them out yourself while being attacked by hostiles. First, let's start with waypoints. When I give you a task, it'll come with a set of coordinates you must travel to. The easiest way to do this is to press N, then copy in the coordinates. This will give you a waypoint on your minimap. Try using that method to navigate to this section of your base I specify on the right, then send me the dirt block underneath it. Is it possible to just copy this to clipboard? No. That's okay. 1333 72 1344. So, oh god, I'm not gonna. Alright, I'm gonna write it down. I got pen and paper in front of me. 1233 72 1344. Okay, so in scout. So we've got 1233 1344 72. Oh, look at that. Right over here in the corner. There is no dirt block here, so I think it's lying. Let's go to the consume task. Oh. Yeah, there is no dirt block, but that's fine. It's looking for hardened clay. There we go. And look at that. Mission outlook has gone up. So now we need to go to our first item, which is the swamp. There's a swamp in the mid-southwest of the continent. It might have sugarcane you can use for some of Dr. Sprouse's tasks. It contains an easily obtained alien metal that can mine gold, and bitumen you can craft into rubber. I'm probably butchering that pronunciation. For some teams, this will be an easy trip. For others, it might be a bit of a hike. Bring a boat. It'll probably help because the location is so central, it seems like a good early scouting point for any team. I don't need to put the scouting location. I'm actually going to delete this because the swamp, I believe, is this island here. It looks covered, but that is the tree. So we're going to do that and call that the swamp. So to get there, we need to go either over this mountain range through there, which we might do, because we can probably pass by Biodome Alpha, which is going to be a nice checkpoint. I believe this is Alpha. So we can grab Alpha and then hit the swamp. And it looks like there's another one just south of it. Oh, thank you to Pink Panther. I don't know if I'm going for affiliate. I think this right now is just something I do for fun. And thank you for telling me about the sound. Is that a little bit better? I might, if I can become an affiliate, that would be awesome. But I just started streaming again today after, I don't know, probably like 2 years of not doing it. So it's not something that I do very often, but yeah, I just thought I'd do it today because of, what the heck, So anyways, let's go ahead and head to Alpha, which is pretty far away. Ooh, before we go, oh, look at that. It actually did get rid of the tank dude, the tendril. I'm going to grab our ethereal blooms because these might be very helpful. We're going to need... Oh my gosh, I can't click. We're going to need a boat, so let's go ahead and get another tree. Is it in a bad location? What the heck? Alright. And we actually have an axe now, so that's nice. It's not a great one, but it's an axe. Requirements are 50 followers, 7 different days, and an average of 3 followers of 8 hours. Huh, interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I might. I think if it happens, great, but I'm not actively pursuing affiliate. Alright, we've got ourselves a boat. Let's go ahead and bring the sticks with us. Put that away, put that away. Alright, I think it's time to go. But before we do that, we're going to sleep. And we don't yet have food. So I think we're going to have to request some emergency food, which is going to give us -4, but it's going to give us some emergency nutrient bars, which are going to be really helpful. So you'll see that that light blue says not eaten recently. As you eat foods in this pack, they lose their nutritional value. And so you gotta vary your diet, and that'll make a little more sense later on. I'll explain as we get to it. I'm just gonna place that down so it can auto grow. Okay. Oh, nice. The Pink Panther was talking about having a bet between him and his brother. Well, I hope you can become an affiliate before him then. Go you. Once again, guys, if you want to check out the Pink Panther, please do so. Or it's the Pink Panther 01. He's just right there in the chat, so if you tap on him, you should be able to go check him out. Go see his content. Shoot him a follow. Like I said, good friend of mine, so please check him out. And without further ado, let us go and explore. I'm going to hold off on eating that. I want to get the max possible nutrition out of everything we're eating. Oh god, now that failed. And this is 1.7.10, so boats will shatter into a million pieces if I hit them on the shore. So I got to be really careful placing my boat and getting out of my boat that I don't ruin it. Because this is all we've got. And we've got a mini-map up in the top right, which is very nice. It shows us entity. Oh, look at that. Pig. He's done for. Oh, dang it. I didn't realize the pig would also trigger. And, okay, well, that's gone forever. Okay, well, we've kind of screwed ourselves. Oh, what was that? Thought I saw a node. Okay, well, we are off to a great start, guys. I'll probably just build another crafting table and build another one. It's a good thing we brought the wood. Okay, let's go ahead and select another crafting table. We got a pig coming at us. Ow. Jerk. And let's do our best not to break this one. Yeah. If we see a pig, we're just going to ignore him and come back when we are not trying to explore. Did we already pass? Where's... Okay, there's Alpha. It's hard to see for a second. Oh, there's a chicken. Let's not hit him. There's another pig. Ooh. Hey, hey, look at that. There's a ton of gravel here. I'm going to quickly break the boat. There we go. And let's start breaking down this gravel. Hopefully get some flint. There's one. Let's see if we can get a couple more pieces. There we go. I think we only need one to make the new pickaxe head. Well, there we go. Okay. We will switch out the pickaxe once we get to the next location, because we have portals. And let's kill the chicken. This is going to be great because we desperately need food, so getting a little bit of meat is going to be great for us. Well, alright. Oh, there's another one. We should try and get to him before he ends up turning into a tainted pig. None of this is actually... Oh, never mind. There's some virus taint. I was going to say. It's weird that it isn't corrupted. And this is why I like the longsword. It makes scouting so much easier because you can kind of just leap onto everything. Ouch. That was a bad example. There we go. Hello. Little cave. Anything in here? Nope. Moving on. I'm really glad we're not playing with, what's the mod pack? Tough as Nails? Oh, God. Where you have to worry about, like, the environment, such as extreme heat and cold. Oh, God. Nope. I don't want it. I don't want it. Leave me alone. Nope. I think... Remember how they mentioned that the scouts had been killed? Like, the original scouts were killed when they went down here? I think that's one of them. I think that is what happens to you when you die out in the taint. Which might happen to us, actually. I think that's a feature, that if you die while in the taint, there's like a tainted version of yourself that spawns in. I could be wrong about that, though. So there we go. We got Biodome Alpha. And it looks like they have a nifty little mine here, which, as you can see, comes with some gravel, some salt. So we'll probably have to come back here to mine that. Let's go ahead and start making our way to the swamp. I'm going to break that. There we go. Get back up to the hole in the roof. Alright, time to go to the swamp. Ooh, there are a ton of animals. No. Stop getting poisoned. Dang it. Probably shouldn't have killed him. Alright, let's just slaughter all these guys. Ooh, what was it, the xenobiologist? Yes. Submit. Alright, that's one taint tendril. Oh, dang it. There we go. Come on. Over. Get over. Don't die. Don't you dare die from that. Thank God. Alright, you can die. Ow. Taint poison. Let's eat some food and make our way over to the swamp. So look at that. We've got a bunch of raw mutton, some raw pork chops, and some chicken. So we'll head home and cook that up here in a little bit. Ooh, and while we're out here, let's grab some of this. We got some barley, which we can actually use to turn into flour and make some bread. And some sugar cane, look at that, and some pumpkins. Tons of really good food items that we're grabbing up. Ooh, gosh. Let's grab the pumpkins before they turn into this. So if the taint is left on like plant life too long, it becomes crusted taint, and it is gross. So we don't want that to happen. I'm gonna kill this cow. It's funny seeing the random trees that have been untouched. Oh my goodness. Sent that boy flying. There we are. Is there any more sugarcane around? I'd like to get a decent amount of that. Oh god. Okay, so that's what those things do. They spawn mini tendrils that attack you. And they're kind of tanky, so they're a pain to fight. Oh, there's some sugarcane. And there's another one there. There are some berry bushes. We'll have to break those. Leave me alone. Dealing with those guys, it is best to have a ranged weapon, which we do not have yet. And there's the tree that we need to get to. Once we get a ranged weapon, they will be a little easier to deal with. Let's get some of these. Some mushrooms. Alright. We're just going to let these kind of grow on their own, but I will take some of them. We can break these bushes and take them with us. Oh, and that's a pure daisy, which we will also take. Eat some of these blackberries. As you can see, the more you eat them, they lose nutritional value. They started at 100, but every time we ate them, it got less and less. And eventually they will stop giving us any hunger. Or won't give us any hunger. Like, won't restore any, I mean. Oh god. Getting attacked by those tendrils. Let's grab some more mushrooms. Ooh, saplings. Sweet. Gotta watch our health. Ooh, we need brown mushrooms. For that, we just unlocked ourselves some mushroom stew. Did I get that last one? No, I did not. Ow. Ow. Leave me alone. I hate this planet. Alright. Got another pumpkin, some more sugarcane. Got a cow over there. Let's get that cow. Alright. Hi guys. See, this is what I was talking about earlier. Normally they're super aggressive and come after you. But the sheep didn't. They also won't go in the water, which is helpful. There we go. We haven't gotten any leather. That's annoying. We don't need clay right now, actually. We have hardened clay. Ow. I don't know why I switched off my longsword. Where are their hitboxes? It's kind of near their butts. Your hitbox is in your butt. Kind of. The sword is broken. Do I have any stone? I do not. That's not good. Ow. There we go. Hit water. Ow. God, why are you so hard to hit? Where is your hitbox? Sir. Why can't I hit you? He's shaking his head at me. You, sir, are an ass. There we go. Let's submit that next one. Alright, we made it. So I'm going to place down some of these ethereal blooms. It says we're going to start purifying this island so we can start farming on it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. I believe these have a radius of 8 blocks, and so it's kind of good to overlap them. And we'll leave that there for now. And boom, we got the portal. Oh, hey guys. Oh gosh, this sword deals like no damage now. Oh gosh. Okay. Ow. Whew. There we are. Fun times. So we can just come and go as we please now. So let's head back to our home base. Get our last blackberry. We've got some blackberry bushes, which we can just slap down on dirt. So we'll break these 3 blocks, grab some dirt, and get some blueberries, or blackberries. Get some blackberries going. Let those grow. And yeah, Dino, I love the Minecraft music. It is extremely peaceful, especially when you're just being terrorized by horrible mobs. Now I gotta know, is that purple? Have you seen blueberries in that purple? Okay, you know what? I don't know. I don't know. They're called blueberries. Like, they are a dark, dark shade of blue, which might border on purple, but I don't think blueberries are purple. It's close, but I don't think they're purple. I refuse. I refuse to acknowledge it. Even if it's true, I refuse to acknowledge that. Okay, we got a stone sword. Repair that, and repair... I don't know why I don't just leave the sticks in there. Okay. And yes, this is purple. Where's the flint? We're gonna make ourselves a pickaxe head. And replace our old one. Another reason I love Tinkers so much is that you can replace your tool parts. Oh, actually, hold up. We killed a tainted pig. So, this pig appears to be dead. Okay, yes, I know you killed it, but it was dead long before that. At least several weeks by my estimates. The purple biomass was animating it. Creepy. Which we saw when that one pig died while being taint poisoned, and it became a tainted version. So look at that. Oh, teching up. We have done it. So our next quest is getting past Mandate 2625B. You know, the executive mandate only prohibits the construction of gold, iron, stone, wood, and diamond tools. Copper and most other unconventional metals can all be crafted into tools just as normal, aka the normal Minecraft tool recipes can be used on these items. Making tools the normal way means they can be enchanted on an enchanting table. It also makes them look cooler. Eventually, we'll also be able to melt metals down in Dio's way instead, or metals down in the smeltery and make them Dr. Dio's way instead. That way uses less material and makes the tool easier to upgrade and repair. It's up to you to determine which is better. The Tinker's way is better. That's just, yeah. So if we take our tool and then put in the new part, we will swap it out. Or not swap it out, it kind of just replaces it. We don't get the original one back, but it's pretty nice. So now we have a flint pickaxe. So it's going to take flint to repair it. So, I don't feel like digging around in the dirt every time I want to repair my tool. So I'd like to upgrade to a better tool as soon as possible. And that means getting ourselves a copper pickaxe. So we are going to go back to the swamp and start mining for some copper, because I believe that is where copper spawns. But let's just check our handy dandy mining and resource collection book and look for copper. Okay, so it looks like it's found rarely in all biomes except the outer oceans, and it's more common in ore caches, which are not pictured. Okay, so it looks like copper can actually be mined anywhere. Why did I think that it was under the swamp? Am I thinking of something else? Oh well. Yeah, so I guess we can mine anywhere, but I'm gonna go to the swamp anyways, just because I don't feel like breaking through all this clay to get to a mine. I'd rather just mine over here. Plus, we need to keep these chunks loaded so that it gets rid of the taint. And I'm gonna head over to here. Ow. Jerk. Need to break this fibrous taint. That way it can't spawn any... I think it can actually spawn them on the normal dirt. But I don't know. This tree should be repelling the tank, so I don't know why it's able to grow right on top of it. It's not great. Damn. Jerk. I don't really want to know what's going to happen if you die. Well, oh, I guess you, okay, become a slime. Interesting. I didn't even get to finish my thought before the thing I was worried about happened. Ow. God, we are just getting beat around. Very rude. I just want this. I just want the flower. Leave me alone. Okay, let's circle back around. I know this area is going to get overgrown with the taint again, but we kind of need to build a wall of these in order to repel it. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there we go. I know I could probably place them a little farther apart. I think because they have a radius of 8 blocks, I could do 8 and then another 8 for a total of 16 in between them. But since we're it's tinier here, it's good to condense them a little more because they slowly do like a little bit of a block at a time, and so overlapping them a ton should make them go faster. Eventually, once we have a ton of these, we can space them out, but right now I just want to kind of cover our bases. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this area is kind of already cleared, but we'll push it back. So we need to go find more of these blooms in order to combat the taint. So let's go do that. And actually, did we complete our scouting quest? I don't think we did. Here, let's grab our bone meal. The scout. Nope, we didn't. We traveled to the swamp, which gave us 30 mission outlook. Holy cow. That is great. So our mission outlook has gone up, and now we can travel to the forest, the plains, or the jungle. Let's do the plains, because I believe that's this one right here. Plains, and it's got to just be like a nice green. There we go. So if we go to Alpha, and oh, look at that. Alpha's got some sheep spawning inside. I should just capture them and let them... We're just going to let them be. Because if they are still here when we come back later, we can fence them in and start breeding sheep, which would give us an infinite food source, as well as wool, which is nice. Ooh, that's interesting. Some kind of little totem, which is repelling the biomass, it looks like. That or it's changing it somehow. It doesn't look good, though, so it's probably not something good, but it's also repelling it. I don't know. Let's go check it out. So yeah, those are just grass blocks. We got a little angry boy over here. Go away. So we got an obsidian tile, obsidian totem. Yeah, I don't know. I think we'll be able to do something with that later, but for now, it is... Oh, let's retreat back to the grass. Alright, that's our last bit of food. Once we get to the portal over there, which I can kind of see, we're going to have to head back home and start cooking some of this food that we got. Otherwise, we're going to starve to death. Ooh, it's a witch's hut down there. It's interesting. Okay, we did it. The Marble Shrine. And boom, we visited it. There seems to be some sort of structure left by the inhabitants of the planet made out of marble. It's in the middle of the grasslands near Team Alpha's biodome. Want to go take a look? It might also make a good promethium mine. Oh, there we go. So that's kind of a hint about materials. Do we have promethium unlocked? Yes, we do. Under plains, ice, plains again, savanna, and grassland. Rarely under desert and plateaus. Can't substitute for copper. So we could use this in lieu of copper, but we specifically need copper to complete the quest. Oh, you go away. I don't want... Okay. Go away. Oh, gosh. Oh, actually, that reminds me. I think we can break these to get seeds. Maybe not. Oh, yes. Yes, we can. There we go. Might also... Ooh, I need to break that down. There we go. So now we just need tainted goo, which should also drop from them, but it just hasn't been given it to us. There we go. Let's break all these shimmer leaves. Let's break these down. Basically, just take it all. The tree should protect the area, but just in case, I will leave a single ethereal bloom right there. We'll come back for the night ore, which we'll need. And these mystical yellow flowers we are going to need. So let's grab those. I feel like there should be more than there are. Like it should be 3 on every location. Said we've only been left with 9. I think that was partially due to some overgrowth, but I'm not sure. Anyways, so we've got that. So let's go ahead and actually head back to Delta and get some food going on. J Gaming, yo! Thanks for watching the stream, man. How you doing? Oh, so barley... No, it can't. Okay, yeah, because barley's still given the recipe there. Yeah, so, the recipe is a little misleading, because if we actually try and make the normal bread recipe... Oh, if we make the bread recipe, it makes what's called primitive bread. So I guess we can still do it, which might actually be a good source of food right now. Just a little bit. So kind of rough. Try grinding it into flour, then baking it instead. So that's kind of a hint there. So you can make primitive bread, but to make actual bread, you're going to need what is called a mortar and pestle. So to get that, we're going to first need to make ourselves a furnace, which we need to do some more mining to get. It's been a while, dude. Not much, man. Just keeping busy. Been working, going to school. It's finals week, so been kind of stressed about that, but we're doing good. How about you, man? There we go. That should be enough stone. Do we have any? No, we do not. I don't think we have any coal or anything. So, oh, never mind. We already have some birch wood. So yeah, we're gonna make our own fuel source. Make some charcoal. Just grab a furnace, slap it down. One of those bad boys in there, and just feed it with a couple sticks. Call it good for now. There we are. Heck yeah, man. Well, good luck with your finals. I hope everything goes well. And wish me luck with mine. I'm feeling semi-confident about it, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So there we go. And then we've got 8 birch wood, which we are just going to turn into 8 charcoal. And then we're going to cook down the cobblestone into stone, make ourselves a mortar and pestle, make some flour, make some bread, and that will actually complete one of our other quests that we have not done. Ooh, I saw some quests completed, but we'll get to that in a minute. We have not touched these quests, so let's go to putting down roots. Because we expected this land would be fertile, our ready-to-eat food stores are limited. Corporal Driscoll can give you access to our emergency rations, but if we intend to establish a permanent presence here, we'll need to set up a stable food supply. See if you can get a farm going. We've got seeds here on the Jaded if you need them, but we're hoping the land is fertile enough that you could find some seeds in the nearby grass. Send us a loaf of fresh baked bread when you have one to spare. Fresh food would lighten the morale of the whole crew and prove to the leadership of the Jaded that our settlement has hope. So we just need to make 1 bread for our mission outlook to go up. Finish my first few finals of the week. Good luck, bro. Hey, it is nice to hear from you too. Hope those first 2 finals went well. And yeah, once again, just thanks for watching the stream, man. Alright, I'm gonna grab a couple wood. So I'm gonna make another, I think it's Tinker's, yep, another Tinker's Construct item called a drying rack, which we're gonna slap over here because rotten flesh, we can't really use it for much right now, but we can put it in a drying rack, and after 300 seconds it'll turn into monster jerky. Not very fulfilling, but it is something, and you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. We need all the food we can get. Alright, let's hold on to these. And that's done, so let's go ahead and make some stone. And we're a little hungry, so let's go ahead and eat this primitive bread. Can we do anything with this? We actually can. Interesting. So you can use primitive bread, like normal bread, in order to make like sandwiches and stuff. Which is interesting. Okay. If we had mayo and a skillet, we could make a chicken sandwich. But we don't have mayo, which is going to take an egg and a juicer. Nor do we have a skillet, which is going to take iron. So, we will have to find some of those. Did I not eat that? No, they did. There we go. That's the stone we need. Grab a stick. Alright. Make some flour. Alright. Once this is all done, we will cook up the flour, make some bread, and then I'll show you another neat little trick you can do. Alright. I'm going to actually take our books and go put them in the bookcase we have. Where is it? God, it took the longest route to get to it. Huh. Alright. Look at that. If you move the books around, they actually go where you place them. It's kind of fun. Well, these are starting to grow a little bit. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. Boom, we got a little bit of bread. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. So, eating all that primitive bread was actually a bad idea because it counts as normal bread, which I guess makes sense since the recipes can be used. But that means the nutritional value of this bread has gone down, which is rather unfortunate. Let's go ahead and submit that bread. Mission outlook has gone up. And now we have 2 new quests. One is cooking for blockheads. If you ever want to know what foods you can make, you can build this special table and fridge. Place them next to each other, then put all your food items into the fridge. Right-clicking on the table will show you all the foods you can make with the ingredients in the adjacent fridge, or your inventory. That should help you see at a glance what your food situation is. So this is the cooking table from the Cooking for Blockheads mod. To craft it, we're going to need 3 black stained clay, any kind of wood, and Cooking for Blockheads 2, which is found by taking a crafting table, combining with Cooking for Blockheads 1, which is crafted by cooking a book. Or just Cooking for Blockheads No Filter Edition, which I'm assuming is a creative-only item. So we just need to get a book. And there's actually a different recipe you can use for books with blank patterns, so you can use it with Tinker's Construct. We just need a little bit of paper, which we can actually just do, because we have sugarcane, but resources are scarce, so before we just use what we have, we're going to place some sugarcane down, start growing it. And we got some seeds, or a seed, so let's go ahead and just plant that. Alright, there we go. Now we should probably start cooking some of this meat as well. We'll cook the pork chops since we have a bunch of those. We'll hold on to the other ones because I think you can do stuff with just the raw meat. Yeah, you can make stock out of it. Not that we have a pot yet. And we can also use it to make a meaty stew. So we'll hold on to stuff until we absolutely need to use it. So there we go, we got some bread. Let's get those pork chops going. And so we can take the bread and we can actually run it through the furnace again to make toast, which is a completely new item that we have not eaten yet and gives a ton more food and saturation than the bread does. So that'll be good. And we can actually use the toast. Actually use the toast to make some more items like zucchini fries, grilled cheeses, stuffed mushrooms, a bunch of stuffed mushroom recipes. Look at that. Free cheese and bakeware. We can also make hamburgers. So if we don't cook the beef, we can make hamburgers, which restore a decent amount. Only problem is we need a skillet, so we need to get some iron, which is fine. If we dig under the plains, we can get some promethium, which can give us, or which can be used to mine iron, I believe. Could be wrong about that. And I'm actually going to, let's go over here in this corner. You can actually stack the trees together and they will grow together as one big giant mega tree, and eventually we can make an axe that can chop in a 3x3 area and just completely chop all the wood at once. So that's the purpose of that, for anybody wondering. Let's check our quest book. Grab some bone meal. So we need to do the Cooking for Blockheads quest, and then our other quest is to kind of create some more foods using the Cooking for Blockheads mod. You're getting sick of bread? It's okay. There are plenty of other ways to prepare your wheat, especially if you have salt, a few cooking implements, and a couple of other ingredients. Try making these foods. They should be far more palatable than your 8th loaf of bread. Better yet, filling foods makes you well fed for longer, increasing the rate at which you regenerate health. So toast, very easy, we know how to get that. Breaded pork chop, we have pork chops, so we could probably get that pretty easily. Same with fish sticks, and then apple pie might be a little difficult. Let's see, how do we make an apple pie? We need dough, sugar or honey, bakeware, and an apple. The dough is going to require any kind of water, a mixing bowl, any kind of flour, and some salt. And the bakeware is just some bricks. So it is a relatively simple recipe. We just need to get apples. I'm not worried about any of the other stuff. Like a mixing bowl. Oh yeah, it's just a wood and a stick. So a mixing bowl will be pretty easy. Water shouldn't be too hard to get. We can use a water bottle. You can also get fresh water via Pam's Harvest Craft. And I think you can also just build a sink using the Cooking for Blockheads mod to draw water. I don't know. There's a million different ways to accomplish it. And then salt, we have some salt at alpha, so we can do that pretty easily. That is done cooking, so I'm going to take like half of them, since eventually they will run out of nutritional value. So it's pointless taking a whole stack. We're going to have to work on eventually getting a lunchbox. Probably going to grab a lunch bag first. But the lunchbox, we can just put a bunch of food in there, and it'll hold up, like, I think 6 different food items or something like that. And it'll cycle between them and eat them. And the lunch bag does the same thing, but it's only like 2 or 3. How do we make a breaded pork chop? It's just going to be any flour, a pork chop, and a skillet. So we need iron in order to get these recipes. But that's okay. Graphic table. What do I have? Graphic table. There we go. What do I need? Let's probably bring the boat with us. Let's go head back to the swamp and place these ethereal blooms that we got. So we can start clearing more of the island. Kind of bouncing all over the place. I need to pick an objective and stick to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we'll go over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to break the crusted taint. So when this becomes untainted, it'll actually turn into a gross goo, which I don't want to happen because it's a pain to get rid of. So, yeah, we're just going to avoid that. And we're making good progress clearing this place. We can help out a little bit, but clearing the taint on the surface does not necessarily mean that it's completely gone. I think when this purifies a block, it purifies it all the way up and down vertically. But if we break a single piece of fibrous taint, there's a chance that there's like a cave system down below that still has it. So, you gotta keep that in mind. Alright, it's starting to look a little bit better. We're making progress. Ooh, that doesn't look fun. And our sword is broken, so we're actually going to make a nice tactical retreat back to Delta. Alright. So, we need to start mining. And I don't know, copper spawns supposedly everywhere, but promethium will definitely spawn pretty frequently under the plains. So we're going to start a mine shaft in the plains. It's right up against the tree where I know there's protection. We might have to grab some of those ethereal blooms as we get deeper, just to protect ourselves from the taint. I don't think we'll do it today, but I know, for those of you familiar with Tinker's Construct, you'll know what the smeltery is. There is a pre-built smeltery that exists in the world somewhere, in one of the villages, and we might go travel to it, because getting a smeltery would be awesome. If we can find a cave system, that would be great. Oh, look, in the top left of my mini-map, you can see that scout is still there. So I don't think those guys despawn. I think they stay permanently until somebody kills them. So, eventually we'll take him on, but unless we have really good armor, or at the very least just any ranged weapon, I don't think we'll be able to fight him. We also don't have any torches. I probably should have thought about that. I am very unprepared for everything. I also need to build stairs, which we can do right now, now that we've gotten a bunch of basalt. So boom, we got some stairs, so we'll use those next time. Okay. Let's see if we can grab that bone meal. Yep. Let's go get some more wood and make some more charcoal. Ooh, monster jerky finished. It restores practically nothing, but it's food. And after 200 hunger, the items that we've eaten will reset, and so eating more food is good. Just keep eating. Eat, eat, eat. say, did it spawn a mega tree? I mean, great, lots of wood, but God, those are a pain to break. Give me more saplings. There's one. Yeah. Alright, we'll let that deteriorate. We'll carry that to restore that. We need to repair our mattock. And let's grab some more bone meal. I'd like to... Oh, there we go. Big tree. We need a little bit more wood so I can smelt a nice group of 8. With materials, with resources being so scarce, it's nice to smelt things in a group of 8 so that we don't waste any resources. Oh, is that an apple? Oh, thank you very much. Alright, look at that. We got an apple. We're one step closer to getting ourselves an apple pie. Oh, damn. Trees are spawning everywhere. Okay, we'll let those just grow on their own for a little bit. Get some of that cooking. And we'll take what's left and actually just make ourselves some torches. There we go. Wait, we need you, and we should probably bring the flint so we can repair our pickaxe. Put that there. Got our boat, got our stairs. Alright, I think we are good to head back out. Marble shrine. Let's get to digging. Oh, sweet. There we go. Might not have even needed to bring the flint. So we're about to get our own, which is great. We need a lot of it until we can upgrade, which might be a while. I think our next upgrade is going to be after we get a smeltery. I don't think there's another material we can craft equal to flint at this level. I could be wrong. Maybe something like... I feel like bone is like equal to stone, so I don't think it'll work. But I could be wrong. I know there are equivalent woods. Oh, actually, no. I remember there are saplings in this pack which give a wood that is equivalent to certain metals, and so you can actually skip a lot of progression in this game by getting those saplings. So investing in buying these saplings is really good. You know, I'll get some light. It's probably dark as heck for you guys. So if we can get one of those saplings, which if we have a little bit of extra reputation at some point, we might do. Because we can get some of those saplings. I think one of them's like an exploding one, and that one we can use to get the next level. But they're going to be equal to like iron and eventually like diamond tools. And it's just wood. So you can actually handcraft it without needing to use a smeltery. Oh, this is nice. Very easy to break. So that might be one of our goals, is just invest as much of our reputation into sapling bags as possible. Man. How deep... Ah, I should have brought the book. I wonder how deep we have to go to get... what is it called? Promethium. Alright. Out of the mines. There we go. Let's cook it. There we go. Some more charcoal. Repair our pickaxe. Almost full. There we go. And what did I come back with? The book. Okay, Promethium. Between 20 and 50. So I think we just reached 50 or just got below 50 in our mine. So between 20 and 50, we should be able to start getting some. Cool. Let us do that. We'll just leave the boat here. You never know when you might need it. And look at that. Just slap that in there. Then back to the shrine. Get some mining going. Should probably make some more stairs, actually. Well. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Those blocks will be fine where they are. What the heck was that? Weird. Here we are. Oh. Hello. Interesting. Hi. Would you not fly in front of... Okay, I'm going to murder you if you don't go away. I'm going to give you the count of 3. 1, 2. Alright, 3. I did warn you. I feel bad killing the bats, but they're in my face, and we're on a mission. We've got an entire ship full of colonists depending on us. Ooh, there we go. We've got some iron. We need a soft metal in order to break it, such as promethium. I think is a soft metal. So we'll need to grab ourselves some promethium before we can mine this, but that's okay. Ooh, look at that. It goes from the basalt to the red granite. Granite? It's pronounced granite. I don't know. Words are hard. Oh, and we're hitting normal stone, so mine's a little easier now. Look at that. We got some salt, which we will need. There we go. Mine on down. Keep going. So we are at Y level 45. Sandstone. Interesting. Probably should have started mining north. But that's fine. We should be hitting promethium any day now. Kind of want to mine into this sandstone and see what we found. Could be a pocket of something. matter, it's just random sandstone. Oh, might just be random sandstone. Yeah, guess so. Oh well, didn't hurt to look. Oh, there's some more. Pickaxe is getting low. Oh, dang it. Should have broken that. Ooh, there we are. We got some Certus quartz ore. Look at that. Discovery of that has unlocked more info in your materials books, and it's a soft metal material. Can we use this to craft a pickaxe? I don't think so. No, just tools and stuff. Actually, we can use it to make stuff. Where's... Did I already go past? Where are you? Oh wait. Sura class? That might not be it. No, that's Super Diamond. That is not what we're looking for. Dun, 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 dun. Where are you? Certus quartz. Okay, so it's a soft metal. Let's see if we can use this. If we take it to the part builder... Oh, hello. Look at you. We'll take these to the part builder and see if we can upgrade our pickaxe. And if not, oh well. So if we can do that, then we can grab the iron. And if we can grab the iron, then we'll smelt a little bit of it, make a bucket, and... Oh yeah, look at that. I did hear a horse. Unfortunately for you, I do kind of need leather. So... Sorry, bud. Everything's a resource for me. Okay, so if we go to the part builder, pickaxe head, and throw in... Oh my gosh. We absolutely can. Yeah, look at that. Holy cow. Let's just go ahead and fully repair this. Can we just do this in here? No. Okay, we gotta take it to the tool station. So right now, we can mine hard non-metals. This can mine soft metals. So look at that, we got a Certus quartz pickaxe. Excuse me, sir. I wonder what special materials a blade of Certus quartz would have. So attack is 1 heart. Right now we're hitting for half a heart. And it's got a little bit extra durability. So better attack for sure. But overall I don't think it's good enough to be worth our time. I think we should take a moment to go through some of our quests. We have a bunch of completed ones, so let's just start with the supplier. And we're actually going to grab a sapling, because our mission outlook is pretty good right now. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, I think as long as we stay above on probation, we can access this. So different requisitions are locked out, get you locked out of it. Like this one here, we have to stay above very poor to do. So let's go ahead and see what we got. Ooh, sapling bag. Good. Got a maple sapling. All right, there we go. There's a 5% chance to get this one. It's an uncommon sapling. There we are. So we'll probably plant that in the swamp once we get it cleared. Just because it's got a lot more room. Interesting. Okay, back to quest rewards. Starting with the colonist. The cure. There must be a way to get rid of that purple gunk infesting the planet. It actually looks like it could be a nice place if it weren't for the pollution. There must be a way to clean it. Search hard. We need to get an ethereal bloom, which we have done. And it's opened up a bunch of quests. This is restoring the world. So this is actually the final quest we will do, I believe. The ethereal... Oh, wait, no. Sorry, this is the final quest. Restoring the world. This ethereal bloom you found is fantastic. The more you find to produce, the better. I will reward you as you clean the land, but I'll need proof that you are cleaning as well as you claim. The scanner and the jaded can print badges that attest your progress. You know how to use it, right? If not, talk to Captain Shiitake on the jaded. You can teleport there. After learning how to use the scanner from him, print one of the participation badges and report back to me. Alright, let's go do that. Ow. Let's head to the situation room where the random items just pouring out. Is that a slice of pizza? Okay. Badge printer. Scanner, merit badge. So thinks we can just print infinite amounts of those. So look at that. Location task. Yep, we visited the captain. Detection task. We've got the merit badge. So look at that. And so winning the game, you realize that the end goal of the expedition is to make the planet habitable for my colonists. Correct. Do not be so busy fulfilling the selfish requests of the scientists that you forget your purpose. By getting all the gold badges, you will unlock the ability to print the Colony Purification Medal. Proof of your successful mission. We look forward to your successful work, soldier. So we need the Colony Purification Badge to win the game. That'll give us 1,000 mission outlook. And as you can see, we've got a couple purifying badges. If we look here, we see a couple of them already have a little bit of progress. We got like the oceans. Here's the swamp, I believe. All that clicking is kind of driving me insane, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's over here. I don't know. But we can slowly start purifying. Actually, we should probably hit the scanner again just to update and see how well we are clearing out the swamp area. We've made almost no progress, but clearing that little island is sure to give us a little bit. And then we had one more quest in the xenobiologist. Oh, we have a couple actually. We killed one of the... Oh yeah, we killed that slime. So there seems to be these seem to be very similar to terrestrial slimes. They move, attack, and propagate in the same way. The only difference is that the larger ones can shoot smaller ones out of their mouths. Oh god, I didn't know that. This behavior has been observed to fire slimes through walls, so watch out. Oh, that's not good. Also interesting is their generation. Sometimes the biomass, rather than taking over and controlling an animal, will simply collapse it into bioorganic gunk, creating a slime. You'll never see a tainted bat, for example. They turn to slime instead, which is what happened with the spider over on the Swamp Delta Island. So let's claim that reward, a little bit of mission outlook. And we also killed the Taint Tendril. So this doesn't give us anything because it's just the baby tendril that the mega tendril drops, but yeah. So these tiny tentacles are pretty useless. They die on their own after a while, drop nothing useful, and can't move to attack you. It's probably best to leave them alone and kill the bigger ones instead. So that'll be something that we want to do, just kill the big ones. And then we got a quest here that was unlocked called Finding Pointless Flowers. We see you have found a new flower species. So I think this was from grabbing those yellow flowers from the Marble Shrine. We've nicknamed it the mystical, yeah, it's the mystical yellow flower that we picked up, or orange, or whatever color it was. We've nicknamed it the Mystical Flower because it emits little flecks of light. It comes in 16 subspecies, one of each color, and we were hoping that these would have an adverse effect on the biomass, like the ethereal blooms, but sadly, these blooms appear to be useless. They warrant no further study, though Dr. Sprouse seems to disagree, so we need to talk to Dr. Sprouse. Dr. Bryson doesn't seem to care about these flowers. Go talk to Dr. Sprouse. He's over in the Paranormalist tab. Alright, well then, to the Paranormalist tab. Oh, what's this? We got a bunch of new quests here. So, at the very top, those flowers are useful. Dr. Bryson told you those flowers are useless, didn't he? He's wrong. These flowers are brimming with the same readings that come from enchanting tables. They're part of the paranormal, the unexplainable, and I bet... oh god. And I bet they hold the key to saving the planet. Obviously, we're going to want to get all 16 varieties for your research. The problem is, they're nearly extinct on the planet. We could run a scan for them, but I can't get Dr. Bryson to let me into the hyperscan room so I can find out where they are. You have to help me sneak into the hyperscan room so I can get you the locations of those flowers. I've got some different ideas we could try. Give me the supplies for 2 different access attempts, one to try, and one as backup. On second thought, let's get 2 backups. I'm not really good at this infiltration stuff. So we need to do 3 quests below. So we need to do 3 of these. So far there's 5 available, and we'll need to do 3 of them. I think we'll unlock more as we unlock different quests, because as you do certain things, it'll unlock quests that weren't there previously. Oh, we can actually go meet Team Alpha just to get some mission outlook. That's nice. I'm going to go ahead and grab another sapling bag. And what's this one? It's another good one. Amaranth sapling. Heart of wood. Okay. Cool. Let's look that up, actually. Heart of the tree. Heart of wood. It's just amaranth. Not sure if this is how you search for them or not. Trying to see. Here it is. Okay, so fuse wood sapling. So requires a soft metal axe to chop. Soft metal being this. So if we made a service quartz axe, we could chop down this tree. So if we can get a fuse wood, it can mine anything iron can. It is a wood equivalent of iron. So if we can get a fuse wood sapling, we'll be in a very good place. So I think that's all the quests that... oh, we have another sapling quest. Got another good one. Oh, a bunch of dark oak saplings. Okay. So, situation room, warp chamber. Let's go ahead and head back to base. And let's see what to do. I don't really want this badge, but that's fine. We also got these order shards. Did I not get a reward for grabbing those? Would have been... no, we need to get iron before we can do that. But we can do that now. We can actually go grab iron. So I think here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab the iron. We're going to make a bucket. And we're going to go and try and grab some lava. Is there a closer one? No. We're going to make our way from the plains. We're going to head here, which I believe is the jungle. Ooh, there's something evil there. We're going to go from the jungle and hit either this one or head to this biodome. And I believe right there, that structure, is a smeltery. So we're going to use 3 of the iron to make a bucket so we can get lava, which will fuel the smeltery, and then we're going to break down the smeltery and bring it back to us. And it looks like there's actually another one there, but this village is a little more dangerous if I remember correctly. It doesn't look like there's one there. Like, I think there's kind of a mini boss there that I don't really want to run into. But we can try and grab it as well. But I know for sure this village is super easy to grab. Oh, and it looks like there's actually one there, so if we can grab both of them. This one might be pretty dangerous too. The bigger the village, the more dangerous it is, because I'm pretty sure all the villagers are going to be tainted as well. So, we'll have to keep that in mind. Anyways, we can't do any of this until we grab our iron. So, to the marble shrine. And this should be able to mine iron. Yes. Aha! Look at that. We are progressing. Ooh, nice little iron node. Alright. I think that's that. We'll mine some more later, but for now, let us complete our goal. Let's head back to Biodome Delta, which actually reminds me, is there a clipboard? That might be it. I think we can create a task list using the clipboard, which might help me stay on task a little better. Because I kind of get distracted a little easy. It's that ADHD brain. I'm like, ooh, shiny, and I get distracted. Okay. We need to stop throwing all of our materials on the chest. We gotta carry wood on us, we gotta carry Certus, and we need to carry stone for our tools. Let's see here. Let's get 3. There we go. Craft ourselves a bucket. Throw the rest of the iron in there, because with the smeltery, when we smelt down ores, it doubles the amount of ingots it produces. So 1 iron ore normally produces 1 ingot. If you put it in a furnace, in the smeltery, it'll produce 2. So we want that. We want to get those. Ooh, and let's just go ahead and grab our sapling quest while we're here. Yeah, another good one. Yeah, birch. Sucks. We're gonna spend all of our reputation just trying to get the wooden saplings, or the not the wood, the special wood. So let's go to the marble shrine. It's probably going to be the best one. So we're going to take the plains down to here, which I believe is the jungle, which we need to do anyways for a scouting quest. And I'm going to go ahead and open up the xenobiologist. It hasn't happened yet, but these can dissolve in your inventory and poison you, so it's always good to have it open when you travel, just so you can submit it. And I think this one eventually becomes a repeatable quest, or something does, I don't know. Oh, we got a new quest here. We'll read that in a little bit. So, which way to the jungle? Swamp, jungle. Thread the needle of all the dangerous stuff. Ooh, we need more mushrooms. Ah, dang it, that apple just despawned in front of my eyes. That's unfortunate. Ooh, I don't want to go near you. Is that oil? Sludge. Okay. Ow. Ow. This landscape is very mean. Not a fan. Hey, thank you very much for the follows, Dino and Pink Panther. Just now seeing those. Really appreciate it. Ooh, chickens. We have not killed these yet, so we should probably slaughter one. Ow. There we go. I don't really want to pick that up because it's going to dissolve in our inventory. I know we'll need them later, and eventually... Oh, God. We're just going to run away from you. Because you will absolutely murder us. And we're going to get on top of the trees, because those don't give us taint poison. And it's kind of easy to get from tree to tree with our longsword. We haven't really been using it a ton. But it's so useful. Ooh. Hello, little village. But I see there is a tainted scout somewhere down there. So we're going to ignore this for now. Ooh, maybe not. Alright, we're gonna try and pull off a heist here, because this is a good old OG Minecraft blacksmith, which is going to have a chest with good loot. And you guys might be thinking, oh my god, you just got an iron pickaxe. Remember executive mandate like 2.5 something something B? This tool cannot mine anything. It can only be used for crafting. But something we can do with this that's kind of fun. We can take it and actually put it in the smeltery to produce 432 megabytes or MB. I don't know. I doubt it's megabytes, but whatever MB stands for of iron. I'm not sure. Let's see. What do we need for an ingot? I'm just gonna look it up. Iron ingot casting. We need 144. And smelting this down, we need 144. This gave us how much? 432. So, okay. So it produces the exact same amount of iron that it takes to make it. So it's just 3. But, hey, still. Oh. Oh, God. No. Ooh, and that's actually some lava. Okay, not ignoring... Ooh, that's Thaumanomicon. Okay. Yeah, that's... Okay. Okay, we're going. Ow. God, I don't want to die. Ah! Alright. We got some lava, and we actually got ourselves a Thaumanomicon. As well as an decaying manual, which will be crafted into language samples and an untranslated alien grimoire. Now we have 2 untranslated bits. Ooh, and there is our quest. Okay, well, that shattered every bone in my leg. That was dumb. I don't know why I did that. Oh, God. Clearly, it has been a while since I have used the longsword. This is just 1 ethereal bloom. Do we have any? Here, let's grab ourselves some dirt. So this is the goo that I was talking about earlier, that the crusted taint can spawn from. And it spreads taint and does other stuff. It's not too bad, but I think we'll leave the shimmer leaves for now. We'll just have to come back and grab them later. We really just want the ethereal blooms for now. So, okay, we got the jungle, which means we probably should have earned... let's get the tainted chicken autopsy. These chickens, in addition to being incredibly fast, seem to have tactical sense. Unlike zombies or other common foes, they don't just attack you. They seem to know to dart in and out, making them difficult to hit. Avoid them if you can. I did not really notice that, but I'll take the mission outlook. And I'll also take the sapling. And our scouting quest of the jungle. Travel to the jungle. To the south of the swamp, beyond the bay is a jungle. It doesn't have any ores in it, besides the ones you can find in the forest to the north, but cocoa beans or cats might end up being useful. Look at that. Alright. Oh, that's a tainted cat. That's kind of sad. Buddy. It's running away. Ah! Oh god. That was an arrow. Oh, that means there's a skeleton or something chasing me. That's not a skeleton. That's something else. It would have shown a skeleton out on the minimap. I want to get out of here. So let's go to... I don't know what this marker is called, so we're just going to call it that. Okay, let's make our way over. I know we're being chased, but I really want these cocoa beans. There we go. Need to grab some jungle wood too, so we can grow said beans. A sapling would be nice too, so so we can get more of this wood, but I'm not super worried about it. Oh well. Ah, I didn't mean to equip the sword for that. Look at that beast. Okay. Oh god. I really need to be in third person for that. I know if you time it right, you can reduce the fall damage if you have it charged by looking straight up right before you hit the ground and releasing the lunge. Used to be pretty good at it, but it's been a while. There we go. There's another portal. A bunch more shimmer leaves and 2 more ethereal blooms. We will keep one of these by this portal to keep it from spreading any taint to our portal area, the transporter, but we will also go in here. There's also this tree, and there are mystical brown flowers here. So supposedly we need to get into the scanner room to unlock the locations of all these flowers, but we're kind of just finding them as we explore anyways. But we'll eventually want all 16 variants, and being able to know exactly where they spawn is going to be really helpful. So now, let's head to this biodome. Should be beta. Ouchie. I'm ignoring all of you. Go away. There it is. Ouch. Glorious Biodome Beta. This is my personal favorite whenever I play this pack. I just kind of think it's the best one. Can we get back up on that one? No, we can't. Alright, let's build a little way back up. Cool. Alright, now we can get back up, and we've gotten ourselves Biodome Beta. We are also out of food, I believe. Yep. Oh no, we have some melons. There we go. Let me get some melons real quick. We have seeds. Well, is there anything we can do with these? We can make a big melon. We can make juice. Oh, that's kind of fun. If we can get snowballs in a juicer, which I think a juicer is just... Yeah, we can make a juicer pretty easily. Okay, we'll hold on to this. Yeah, no, we won't. We can just grow our own. And then we have been going for about 2 hours, so I think this might be a good place to call it. I think next time we're going to head up here and grab this smeltery over at that village right there. And then we will start setting up the smeltery at our base. We will continue to purify the swamp, or this swamp island. And we will, I guess, just start generally progressing some more. We got, oh, and look at that. Okay, well, the next thing here, we actually got our fusewood sapling. So I'm going to go plant that, and then we'll hop off. So let's head to the swamp to one of these non-corrupted areas and plant that bad boy. And next time we play, we will grow that and get ourselves some fusewood. Alright. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care, everyone. Peace.